Hey guys, John here with RealTruck.com. Today I want to show you how to install the Magnaflow Pro Series diesel exhaust system on this 2015 GMC Sierra Denali 2500. Okay guys, as you can see here, we've got everything laid out on the bench. This is a DPFE back exhaust system, so it comes with your exhaust pipe, your Y pipe, and also your tailpipe, plus all of your hardware and brackets to mount this on the truck. So let's get this on the truck. So what we've done is we're prepping this to get ready to cut this, because we're going to have to do a little bit of cutting here. And what we want to do is measure from here over, and that's going to determine the length of where we're going to cut our pipe. On this particular truck, being a crew cab with the 6.6 box, we're going to go over here 18¼ inches, make our mark, which I've already done here, and we're going to cut this off here. And once we get that done, then we can start putting our pipe on the rest of the way. So let's get this cut off. We've got the old exhaust out, so the next thing we're going to do then is we're going to take our Y pipe, which is this big one right here, and take the larger of the clamps that comes with our kit, and we're going to put it over the end of our Y pipe, and then we're just going to attach it onto the pipe coming off of the truck here, and slide it back on here. Now we're going to want to leave all these clamps loose until we get all this exhaust on here to make sure we've got it all set right where it's supposed to be. And then we'll start tightening it up. And then we can go ahead and put our hangers back on, which I know you guys were all looking forward to doing that. Okay, we got those back on. And I got to tell you guys, honestly, putting those hangers on and taking them off is probably the hardest part of this whole install. So the next thing we're going to do then is we're going to grab our other pipes, and we're going to get our smaller clamps, and we're going to put those on the end of here and get them lined up and get ready to come out the back of the truck. So let's do that. All right, so we've got this pipe in, so we're going to go ahead and install our other pipe, and then we want to still make sure we're not tightening anything up. We'll leave everything loose till we get done to the end, make sure everything's lined up and fitting properly, and then we can start tightening stuff down. Now what I do with these pipes, which is a little bit easier, is just put the pipe on and then just slide the clamp on over the pipe. And then you don't have to wrestle around with the clamp while you're trying to get the pipe on. Okay, so we got that, so let's grab the tailpipe and get it up on here. So we're going to go ahead and attach our tailpipe to our crossover pipes. Now make sure, guys, that you slide your clamps on here first, because it will be a little bit difficult to get them to slide over those pipes or those tips. Okay, once we have those attached on there, then we want to go ahead and put this back in the hanger, and that's going to help hold it up here in place for us so we can mess around and get it tightened up. So we've got our tailpipe on with our nice new exhaust tips. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to go back through, make sure everything's lining up the way it's supposed to, and that we've got plenty of clearance everywhere. And then we'll come back and we'll start tightening everything up. We've got everything where it needs to be. Everything's lining up nicely. Nothing's hitting or rubbing anywhere. So we can start tightening these down. And what we want to do is start from the front and work our way to the back. And that way we can make adjustments here and there as we go. So let's get that tightened up. Now this one back here, guys, it's important that before we tighten this one up, that we make sure that it's straight, that our pipes are level. Because if you don't have your pipes level, it'll look kind of goofy. And so we want to make sure we do that before we tighten anything down here. Well, there you go, guys. That's how quick, simple, and easy it is to install the Magnaflow Pro Series diesel exhaust system onto your truck. So remember, until next time, happy motoring. And let's get this down and take a listen to this now.